If memories help shape our life story, then the pictures snapped along the way are souvenirs, captured, so moments are never forgotten. You spent 50 years in New York City.
Lived there 50 years in Flushing.
Huntington County is a lot different than New York City. Dave Camisa's once stressful lifestyle, now much simpler in Orbosonia, an area that caught his attention because of his love for trains. And you don't have any family here?
No. I have a lot of friends, and some of the neighbors here I consider family. You know, some would probably consider me the crazy uncle in the family, too.
While his life in the country is a lot quieter, Dave's mind still rattles with memories, like a loud freight train bringing him back to a day he'll never forget. One thing that I really want to talk about is the photo that you shared with me. You say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and that photo explains that meeting to a T. Do you remember, what you were thinking about, what was going through your head when that photo was taken?
That was about 5 minutes before the second tower came down. You know, it has like you go into one of those backlot studio tours where they set up the disaster with the flamethrowers and everything, and it had that feeling. It was like, oh, I'm on a studio tour. Didn't have the 100% effect of this is real until some of the pieces started falling into place.
September 11th, 2001. America's largest city becomes unrecognizable.
You could barely see, a foot in front of you. It was just this brown and gray dust. It was worse than like going out in a snow blizzard, being clouded. You couldn't see anything in front of you.
On this morning, Dave, a volunteer NYPD member in the Auxiliary Police Unit, was working his day job just blocks from the World Trade Center. When the chaos started, he headed to the scene. He would soon be faced with a tragedy that didn't seem real.
I didn't comprehend it, because there's a couple of clothing stores right there on the corner, and, you just look at it and you think they're mannequins that fell out the window. They weren't mannequins.
Years later, Dave still has his uniform. The white jacket, hat with the gold braiding, and all of his badges. Are reminders of that horrific day. New York City will never be the same. Our country will never be the same. If memories help shape our life story, then this picture is Dave Camisa's souvenir, captured to remind us all of a day that changed America forever.
The main thing is, remember everybody that didn't go home that day, to family or friends.